Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Baha Rakakwadash. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well and set forth a great example to us younger Akim. Peace and blessings to the elect Akim out there that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Alright, this video is going to be an update on the Mark of the Beast mentioned in Revelation the 13th and 14th chapter. Alright, matter of fact, I'm just grab that Revelation 13 and 17 real quick, just to set the spirit up. Alright, this is Revelation 13 and 17. And that no man might buy, I'll start at 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, which means except people that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Now that word 666 is psyche stigma in the Latin, and it goes back to make an incision. All right, so you're gonna get that mark. That's where the word mark comes from. Alright, a stamp and imprinted mark, like a tattoo, of the mark stamped on the forehead or right hand as the badge of followers of the Antichrist, which is the chip. The mark branded upon horses. Alright, that's the real meaning. The mark branded upon horses, like a tattoo or a brand. Like when you have ranchers will brand their family brand on their cows, their cattle. And that's basically what this chip is going to signify. It signifies that the Rothschilds have officially branded you and you belong to them. Alright, that's what this chip represents. That you'd rather follow, your daddy Satan and follow his ways, his society, than follow the Most High's scriptures. Thing carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images. But this definition right here, the B and his stamp or an imprinted mark, is basically the main definition of that word mark. All right. And you're not going to be able to buy or sell. That's basically the main part, and he's going to make it mandatory for everyone. Alright, that's the main thing. But I'm going to jump to this article, and the heading of it says, "Human microchipping is here, and it's about to rock your skin's world." Alright, so it's here. The Mark of the Beast is here. It's just not mandatory yet. Alright, and this was posted March 26, 2018. So yeah, the Mark of the Beast has been here. I'm kind of late doing this, but it's all through the Spirit, This first paragraph is talking about how technology has advanced, computers going from desktops to laptops, going from desk to your laps, earphones going from headphones to earbuds. Let's see, I'll read the last part. It says, "In fact, in the very near future, because of microchipping, our technology will literally be part of our skin." Alright, keep that word mark, that definition of mark, in the back of your head as I go through this article. Alright, it starts with the microchip. Your pet probably already has one. My pet has one. But again, I'm gonna restate the fact that it signifies that they belong to the Rothschilds, the elite bankers. It's a brand, all right? You can brand your pets, you can brand your cattle or whatever. They make microchips for ranchers that brand your cattle. If you're a rancher and you're afraid to give your cattle the mark of the beast, look, man, they're going to die in the famine and Jacob's trouble anyway. It's okay to mark. You can, our phones have it. As long as you don't get it, all right? You can only control yourself. All right, not really, because everything's predestined. But pets, microchips help identify them if they get lost. For us, microchips will make life more convenient. All right? All right, let me... yeah, that's all it does, is make it more convenient for a short period of time. But, scriptures say that you're going to be destroyed if you take this chip. Alright. In fact, let me get 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, and travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Because that's how they're going to promote this mark of the beast, this microchip, the NFC chip, RFID chip, whatever you want to call it. All right, they're gonna say it's gonna offer more peace and it's gonna offer more safety, like they did with 9/11 with the security checks in all the airports worldwide. And I personally believe that during Jacob's trouble, they're gonna try to keep everybody in the major cities, big cities. They're gonna have checkpoints like 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter describes, man shall desire to go into a city or leave a city and not be able to. They're gonna try to force you to the a FEMA camp or whatever to take this chip, and they're gonna say it's gonna keep you safe, all right? Because a whole lot of fuck shit is gonna go on. Riots, race wars, all this kind of stuff, and they're gonna say, hey, this chip is gonna protect you from all that shit. You're gonna be able to buy food and have a job inside the city as long as you take this chip, and we can track you and keep you safe. In fact, that's probably what they do with the military right now. Take this chip so your general can know where you are at all times. This, that, and the third. We just want to keep you safe. But in reality, they're tracking your ass, and they want to play God with this chip. All right, because I'm going to jump back to the article and show you all these things that they are able to do right now, right this second, back in March actually, because that's when this was published. And they plan, like I saw another brother's article, that they're trying to make it mandatory by the year 2020. But I don't know if that shit's true, because they're probably trying to make it mandatory before then. Because it's already here. This technology is already here. It's just a matter of time. Alright, but I'm going to skip this shit. I see Grindhouse Wetware, a biohacking startup in Pittsburgh, is experimenting with powered implants. The RFID chip is powered by the device it interacts with, like the card scanner on your office door, while the implants are powered internally by a battery. Alright, so it's going to be like, those magnetic cards that you hold up to the door and that say beep, and then you go inside. It's going to be that inside of your hand. That's not the craziest part of it. Let's get down to the quotes. This was to prove that we could design the and implant a subdermal device in the body for non-medical purposes. We're looking at what abilities humans could have evolved to have bioelectrically, but didn't, he says, pausing, like bioluminescence, which is like light. Luminescence going back to light, and bio meaning life. So it's like, light inside of an organism, basically. there's a green LED light on the Carciadia that we put there for purely practical purposes to tell if the device was connected to Bluetooth. But the light kind of backlit a tattoo on his arm, and people got very excited. That led to the development of North Star, a device that sits under the skin on the top of your hand and lights up in the shape of a red star. Alright, so, people are going to go nuts over this. These 2/3 and heathens are going to be like, oh, it's so convenient and it's so cool. It lights up when I, get, like, a key lights up when I unlock my car. A phone lights up in my hand when I connect to my Bluetooth. And then I can control it with my hand from certain gestures. Because that's what it talks about, man. This is a really good article. For others like MIT Media Lab researcher and Duoskin leader, I got a video pulled up on this Duoskin. Because this, like, it looks pretty fucking cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This shit looks really, really fucking cool. And if you don't have the spirit on you, you're gonna take this chip. Because if you don't understand the kingdom of heaven and how great it is, you're gonna want to take this chip. Alright? Because it's gonna be very convenient for, people in Jacob's trouble. But we know that the elect, the hopeful elect, know that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is more convenient than this chip. Alright. A few years ago, I was flipping through a fashion magazine and saw that Beyonce had these cool metallic temporary tattoos. Me, the geeky engineer, blah blah blah. Sokeo and her team, in collaboration with Microsoft, created Duoskin, a jewelry-like temporary tattoo design that adheres to your skin for up to 3 days and uses conductive energy to interact with other devices. So you can get this temporary tattoo on your skin, link it up with the chip, link it up with your phone, your TV, and you can control it on your fucking arm. Like, yeah, that sounds pretty fucking cool, but, like, this is the mark of the beast. I'm trying to make this video to make you brothers make you brothers aware that this shit is gonna look like the golden fucking end-all be-all. It's gonna make it seem like this chip, or it probably can. It probably can cause or cure a lot of diseases. It says that they collaborated with Microsoft. Microsoft just recently released a chip that can it's like birth control. It releases a certain chemical in the body every so often, and it lasts up for like 22 years. Alright, because they have those patches that you put a patch on and it's like birth control. This is like that chip. Alright, you implant it and it lasts for like 20 something years, and it's birth control. Alright, which shows the main target that this chip is going to be brought to. Alright, it's going to be trying to be advertised towards Eve, because the devil knows Eve was the downfall of Adam. Alright, once you can get to the woman, it's gonna be a lot easier to get to the man, because the woman always whispers in that man's ear. The Wisdom of Solomon says he saw many men run out of their wits for women. Alright, meaning they're going crazy, goo eyes, for women's sake. Alright, even men of the Lord have downfalled. Adam being one, Samson, King David, King Solomon. But hey, you gotta keep, men of the Lord isn't gonna fall for this shit this time. Alright, we're gonna be willing to sacrifice it all for the kingdom of heaven, for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, to say fuck this chip. Alright. Let me play that video of the. Lord willing, Lord willing, I'm part of the elect and don't take this shit. Alright, because I want to keep in mind how much cooler the kingdom of heaven is. This basic is, well, I'll just play the summary of it. But the rest of the video, after this guy commenting, this Indian Elon motherfucker, after he comments, it's basically like a more illustrated video, but the summary is at the beginning. I already started the video up and down like this. I'll just play it like this.
Researchers from MIT and Microsoft Research have come up with a new fabrication process named DuoSkin. It enables anyone to create customized functional devices that can be attached directly.
Alright, yeah, the customizable shit, people love custom shit. It's something that they can get personally attached to. You know, people like having their own pictures as their background on iPhone, so having a tattoo to call your own and be unique, people are gonna fucking lose their shit over that.
On their skin. Using gold metal leaf, a material that is cheap, skin-friendly, and robust for everyday wear, they demonstrate 3 types of on-skin interfaces: sensing touch input, displaying output, and wireless communication. DuoSkin,
I mean, basically everything your phone can do except take pictures on your skin. And who knows, you can probably hook up a camera to the little metallic leaf or whatever the fuck they call it and take a picture. It's really not that hard, alright?
draws from the aesthetics found in metallic jewelry like temporary tattoos to create on-skin devices which resemble jewelry. DuoSkin devices enable users to control their mobile devices, display information, and store information on their skin while serving as a statement of personal style.
What did it say?
Statement of personal style.
Alright, it says, your style is your visual interface with the rest of the world. No, that's not important. But, it later on in this video...
We draw a lot from the usability and also the aesthetic.
They keep on saying temporary tattoos, but they're gonna make it non-temporary. Or, you know, people are still gonna use this shit for the chip. Alright, this technology is for the chip. Alright, it's gonna light up, it's gonna look cool. You watch the rest of this video. I'll try to leave the link in the description for this article and that video. Let's see, other parts. Oh yeah, this sounded pretty cool too. People want to do more sophisticated things on mobile phones, and the industrial answer seemed to be, let's put bigger and bigger screens on them. He says, that only works up to a point. Why don't we just forget the screen entirely? Why not use the skin? Instead of the 3.5-inch iPhone, why not have the 20-inch arm bone? Alright? And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it like you're a fucking cyborg. You know, like all the video games that you played. Oh shit, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, I believe. You know, the first part of the campaign, the dude gets his arm ripped off and they replace it with a biometric arm. And he could do all the, you know, choose from different grenade launchers and shit right on his forearm with that bio arm. And then people with you know, mechanical arms, they had the chip, basically. They can do the same stuff. You know, they showed you that in Advanced Warfare 2. You know, and, you know, they're coming out with that new Black Ops 4. And that's probably going to have the Mark of the Beast in it. Actually, I don't even know if they're doing the campaign. But anyways, you know, they show it in movies and stuff and in video games. You know, they show their purpose of it. But man, they're trying to make you like a cyborg. they're gonna try to portray it as this, really cool thing, but really, it's really fucked up, man. Because here's the, here, I'll just I'll just grab it. All right, Salakia, Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. All right, that word indignation is righteous anger, which means he's pissed off at these people that, take this chip, that want to worship the beast. All right, the beast meaning like the Western civilization, society, propaganda bullshit. And when you take this chip, you're part of that New World Order. That's a good way. Look up New World Order. Look up elite banksters. Look up the Rothschilds, DuPonts, Gettysburgs. These rich-ass families. The Illuminati. That's the whole image of the beast. Alright? When you take that chip, you're symbolizing that. You're giving yourself over to those motherfuckers, alright? And the Most High is against them. Alright? So if you want to be a part of that, the Most High is gonna fucking fuck you up, man. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahushua. You're gonna be tortured in front of the elect and Yahushua if you take this chip. Alright? And by fire and brimstone, which is those nuclear missiles. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Alright? Now I'll close it out with this last one. Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Alright? So I mean, this is talking about, hey, that hour of temptation, that's Jacob's trouble. You're still going to have to go through it, but Yahushua is going to deliver you from it. Alright? Yeah, you're going to have to go through the same shit that people that take the mark of the beast, but the difference what makes the difference is that the 2/3 and the heathen, they're gonna take the chip, all right, but the elect and the 1/3, they're gonna say, fuck that, we choose Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. We're gonna be delivered from it, all right, and only the people that kept the word of his patience, all right. So behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Because that's our reward, man. The people that take the chip, their reward is death. Alright, the reward for the people that withhold that chip, the ones that don't take the chip, they choose Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, they get a fucking crown, a crown of life. In fact, I'm going to get Revelation 22 real quick. Verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. Alright, so if your works are partying bullshit and a bunch of wickedness and giving in to this beast system, your reward is death. A swift kick in the throat, brutality like Mortal Kombat style. But if you've been diligent and holding on to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's word, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard the glory that's prepared for you. Alright? So yeah, this chip looks pretty fucking cool, but you can't even imagine the coolness of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's kingdom. Alright? So with that, I hope this video is edifying. repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And to the elect, I say shalom.